All right, let's jump straight into this explainer. If you're a focused learner, someone looking to translate really dense psychological research into actionable everyday magic, well, you are in the exact right place. Look, every single year, thousands of scientific papers get published with these absolutely incredible insights into human behavior. But let's be totally honest here. Reading through dry academic journals is probably not how you want to spend your free time. So today, we're going to bypass all that dense jargon and just pull out the pure practical value. We are quite literally unlocking some real-life social superpowers. Before we get to the hacks, though, I want you to really think about something. Have you ever felt just painfully awkward in a conversation? We've all been there, right? Have you ever struggled to connect with someone new or found yourself desperately grasping at straws trying to keep a dying conversation alive? If you're nodding your head right now, listen, you are completely normal. Social friction is a wildly universal problem. But the absolutely great news? Psychology gives us the exact blueprints to eliminate that friction for good. Okay, so here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. Psychology for everyday life. 2. The power of silence. 3. The magic of names. 4. The chameleon effect. And 5. Your social toolkit. Let's kick things off with Section 1, Psychology for Everyday Life. The core idea to grasp here is that psychological research is basically a highly practical toolkit to make real life easier. While thousands of these research papers are published every year on the human mind, our goal today is just to distill the absolute best of them into a toolkit you can use literally the second this explainer is over. And to be perfectly clear, these are not manipulative, sketchy tricks. No, they're scientifically proven methods of aligning with natural human psychology to make your everyday life and your conversations so much easier and incredibly rewarding. All right, moving right along to Section 2, the power of silence. This is level 1 of our new abilities. It's the ultimate tool for navigating the unknown and pulling out hidden information when someone is, holding back. Here is the exact brilliant recipe you need to follow. When someone is struggling to open up or they give you this really short, closed-off answer, whatever you do, do not panic. And definitely don't immediately change the subject. Instead, do this. Step 1. Ask a question. Step 2, when they answer, maintain strong, polite eye contact. And step 3, stay completely silent. Seriously, do not say a single word. Here's why this works so well. Human beings naturally try to avoid awkward silence. We are practically hardwired to completely panic when there's a gap in a conversation. We'll do almost anything to avoid dead air. Let me show you exactly what I mean. See how those few seconds of silence felt just a little bit tense? Well, that physical tension is exactly what your conversation partner is going to feel. Because of that exact tension, researchers have noted that when faced with silence, people will instinctively just start talking again to fill the gap. They might elaborate on their previous point, share hidden information they were totally holding back at first, ask you a cross question, or honestly just over-explain to maintain the flow of the conversation. By simply keeping quiet and holding that steady eye contact, you basically act as a human magnet, pulling the deeper truth right out of them. It's wild how well it works. Okay, let's pivot to section 3, the magic of names. This builds our second superpower, which is all about fostering instant connection. Psychologists are super clear on this. To every single person on Earth, their own name is their absolute favorite sound in any language. Our names are fundamentally tied right to our core identity. Literally from the time we're infants, our brain lights up and pays incredibly special attention the exact moment we hear those specific syllables. Just think about how you feel in these two totally different scenarios. When someone forgets your name, especially someone you've literally just spoken to before, it causes this instant, almost visceral feeling of disappointment, right? You kind of feel slightly insulted, unmemorable, undervalued. It stings. But then look at the total opposite. When someone actually remembers your name, especially if it's completely unexpected, it makes you feel instantly valued and important. It's a night and day difference. So the takeaway here is that using a person's name repeatedly creates a highly likable presence. If you want people to really vibe with you, make a conscious effort to weave their name naturally into your conversation. Now, obviously, don't overdo it to the point where you sound like a robot, but throwing their name in when you greet them or when you're making a specific point or saying goodbye, it naturally makes them feel incredibly comfortable. You're continually signaling to their brain that they matter to you, which, boom, instantly boosts your likability. Let's turn to section 4, the chameleon effect. We've mastered silence, we've mastered names, and now we are officially entering level 3 of our social superpowers. The chameleon effect is this incredibly well-documented psychological phenomenon where subconsciously copying someone's behavior leads to the rapid formation of trust and rapport. It's basically an evolutionary shortcut. Your brain sees this and says, oh, hey, this person is acting exactly like me, therefore this person is part of my tribe, and therefore they are safe. So how do we actually pull this off in real life? Well, here are the elements you want to look for and just very gently mirror during a conversation. First, listen for their frequently used words. If they keep describing things as fantastic, guess what? You should probably drop the word fantastic into your next sentence. Next, mirror their body language and posture. If they lean forward, you lean forward. You can even try to match their facial expressions and the overall rhythm of their physical movements. Now, a quick disclaimer. You have to be super subtle about this. You are not mocking them, and you are definitely not doing some comedic impression. But mirroring makes people feel that you are just like them. When people identify their own behaviors subtly reflected back at them, they feel deeply, deeply understood on a completely subconscious level. And because people naturally tend to love themselves, they're going to genuinely enjoy your company and trust you so much faster. All right, we made it to section 5, your social toolkit. Let's bring all of this together. The absolute most crucial point to take away from this explainer is this newly assembled 3-part toolkit. These are your everyday social hacks. Number 1, when you hit a wall or just need the actual truth, extract that information using intentional, unblinking silence. Number 2, make people feel instantly valued by simply remembering and using their names. And number 3, build that deep, subconscious trust by subtly using the chameleon effect to mirror their words and body language. I really love this quote that synthesizes everything we've talked about. Mastering the psychology of simple interactions transforms everyday conversations into opportunities for deep, instant human connection. I mean, how great is that? These aren't just silly parlor tricks. They are profound ways to truly connect with the people around you. By understanding how the human brain processes silence, identity, and tribal similarity, you can literally elevate every single interaction you have. You've got the science now. You've got the toolkit. So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought to take into the rest of your day. Who will you mirror in your next conversation? Seriously, try it out today. Watch just how quickly the dynamic changes. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and I'll